day, Martin Weideman here from True North Ministry. I want to speak to you this morning about the sixth gate in the New Jerusalem. The New Jerusalem is the bride, the wife, the church of Jesus Christ, and it's an image of a city. And this city has 12 gates, and I've previously said that this city with these 12 gates is 12 experiences that you need to enter to come to the full mature man, the same stature of Jesus Christ himself. It is the place, the dwelling place, the secret place, the place where men of God can rule with him, where we can sit with Jesus on his throne, where the church overcome. John, write to the 7 churches and say to them they can overcome. And today I want to speak to you about the sixth gate, the gate called Issachar. And now, there were 12 brothers, or 12 sons of Israel, and on every gate was the name of one of them. And this morning I want to speak to you about Issachar. Now the word Issachar, or the name, means reward or rewarder. And I want you to focus and go with me to Genesis 15 verse 1. First of all, I read in the King James Version. After these things the word of the Lord came unto Abram in a vision, saying, Fear not, Abram, I am thy shield, and thy exceedingly great reward. I am thy shield, and thy exceeding great reward. Issachar means reward, or God is your rewarder. Now, nowadays, most of the Christians only speaking about money and fame and power, and the whole day and everything they put their mind and their strength in is about money and finances. But the word here to Abram was, I am your great reward. Are you content? Are you happy enough? Do you have peace enough that God is your reward and your only reward? Do you really seek him and only him, or do you seek something else? God must be your reward, your rewarder. I want to go and read in Ezekiel in the Amplified to you as well. Ezekiel 44, an Old Testament prophet, saying in verse 28 the following, This, their ministry to me, shall be to them as an inheritance. For I am their inheritance. God is your reward. I am your inheritance. And you shall give them no possession in Israel, for I am their possession. There is a city, a dwelling place of God, where we can go in through a gate and be part of him, where only those who overcome can be part of him and rule as kings with him. This gate called reward. We must come to a place where you know God is your reward, and I'm content with that. I am happy with that, and that settles it. I do not want anything more than God. God is the glory and the light of this place, and I'm happy with that. Let me tell you, the Bible says in 1 John 2, there's 3 things that will tempt all men: the pride of life, the lust of the eyes, and the lust of the flesh. And these 3 things come to all men to test you, to see If there's something in your flesh and in your heart and in your life that you want more than God. Christians, if you want to rule with God, you will be tested. The only way to inherit God's fullness is to enter all 12 gates. Experience all 12 gates to rule with Christ. And you shall be tested in the pride of life, or with the lust of the flesh, of the lust of the eyes, to see if you are worthy to dwell in this secret place and rule with God. If God is your reward, are you happy enough? Now, we know if God is your reward, He came with His grace and His favor and His blessings to you. But your focus and your heart and your heart's desire and your will must be Him and only Him. Are you content with the fact that God is your reward, or do you seek something else? Are you focusing something else outside? Jesus Christ in Matthew 4 went into the desert, and Jesus was tested 40 days by the enemy to see if he will crumble and fall. You see, all these kingdoms, if you worship me, I will give it unto you. This will come to all men. But this day, you can come to a place where you say, God, I'm happy. No matter what, I have you in my life. I have you as possession. I have you as my reward. I have you as my glory. And that settles it. May God bless you. Let us enter into the gates with thanksgiving in our heart. May God bless you today. Amen.